Welcome back, y'all, to the Southern Economist. Reports are still out there that it is bad with stuff being high and very unaffordable. We're going to get into these videos. Let's keep watching.
The second thing is, why are we still using coupons? What is the deal with coupons? Why doesn't the grocery store just knock down the price to what it should be with the coupon? Why do I have to pull this little ticket here? Or why do I have to go on the store's app to get the lowest price? Just give me the lowest price.
The economy is so bad right now. I genuinely have been struggling to find the words to describe what I'm seeing. And I think anyone else who works in the helping profession, who's people facing, and you work with a wide range of people, you can really see that it's hitting everyone from pretty much every background. It's just really bad. I know people who have been unemployed for well over a year. I know people who've been unemployed going on a year. It's really bad. And I've seen people making jokes and stuff about Spirit Airlines shutting down. But the reality is that's like, it says 17,000 because Spirit has 17,000 employees. But I saw someone else saying they actually work for a printing company and their client is Spirit Airlines. So this is going to ripple out. I'm going to say conservatively that it's going to be at least 20K people in the job market, and already struggling job market. There's no growth in the job market, and it's just so bad. I don't know. And I really hate situations where I don't have answers because it's just really bad. But it's going to get worse, and that's the scarier part about it too. The fact that we live in a world where racism is that deep to some people. They hate black people, brown people so bad that they let us into this mess is so ridiculous to me. I'm so sorry. That does not escape my mind. And the fact that we have politicians that are so money hungry that they just do not represent the people, all of it is just, it's so hard to wrap your mind around because it's just getting worse and worse. So many people.
That's how it is right now. And somebody in the comments said, no fun, no vacation, just working every day with nothing to show for it. That feels awful. And I have definitely been there in my lifetime. I remember when I first got my own home and stuff like that, we couldn't afford anything. When we first got a home back in the day, money was so tight, we couldn't afford anything but theaters. That was a little bit before the movie changed to the prices they are now. It's $75 for y'all to go. But back in the day, the movie thing and stuff like that, we used to do that to save money.
Are struggling to make it from week to week. I know so many people who are facing or dealing with eviction right now. It's so horrible. And there are so many people who don't have safety nets. There are people who don't have a family they can go stay with. There's so many people who, it's just really bad. But hey, at least y'all got rid of the guy, I guess.
And y'all, all jokes aside, seriously, I'm leaving the grocery store, spent $150. I know it's not about to last that long, didn't hardly get that much. And I'm really sitting here trying to figure out how in the hell I'm going to feed my kids all summer long. Not only that, so now they're home for summer, so that means the water bill is going to go up, the electric bill is going to go up, their food necessities are going to go up. It's not like I live in a place where they can go to a free lunch, or if there is, I'm going to figure it out. If they're doing free breakfast and lunch, I know at some libraries and at some schools, it's not a situation where pride would get in the way, but I don't qualify for food assistance. And if I have to go to a pantry, I will do what I have to do.
Make sure y'all check with y'all kids' schools, because I know that my kids' school is doing that. Well, every single day, it doesn't go off income. They just doing that for every child in the county. So they're doing the breakfast and the lunch. So on a weekday, they pick one day out the week. You can go get all 7 or maybe 5 breakfasts and 5 lunches. They're going to give you that for each child. Or you can go to they have it at a park or something, that the school be up there with the truck, and they give the kids a lunch and a breakfast daily. They have to eat it on site, some weird stuff. So you can check. There was nothing you have to sign up. There's no proof of ID, nothing like that. So it was just the school system in this county that was giving. They are still now giving lunches and breakfast for the entire week for kids, no cost. And that will help on your grocery bill because them kids be eating. They be tearing some food up. They eat a lot. And if you need the extra help, check with the school system and see what they are doing for the summer, because they definitely doing that down where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? But this economy is insane. I am really trying to figure out how, with all of my bills, I am going to feed and adequately feed these kids all summer. Is anybody else having the same issue? What are y'all doing out there? Because shit is tight right now. It's real tight.
I just got done grocery shopping, and I'm telling you, things are becoming so dystopian and things are changing. My husband and I are going to retire in a very rural part of Michigan, come up here to our little cabin a lot, and it's 70% went to Donald Trump. And the city itself is in the bottom 10%. Well, I should say top 10% for poverty. Anyway, it just felt so different. The store was packed and everybody was moving so slow because everybody was studying everything in shock. First, Meijer's, so many grocery stores, was bombarding you with sale. And you stop getting excited about it because when you look at it, you can buy 2 bags of cheese and get a third one free, but it still comes out to almost $5 for 2 cups of cheese. I bought 1 tomato for $2.50. A tomato. And it was like that everywhere. A loaf of bread.
What? Sorry to pause the video. When has a tomato been $2.50? Me as a mom want to know. As the cook of the home, I haven't bought tomatoes in a minute because I haven't been making anything that contained them freshly sliced. $2.50?
Now, if you wanted organic, couldn't find one for less than $5, but it had sale all over it. And I felt like, because I've grocery shopped here before, people who voted for Donald Trump, and they wear it proudly here, would walk around happy and cocky, right? Like winners. We're winners, as Donald Trump says. Nope. This price gouging, this economy is the great equalizer because we were all now in the same boat. And there was a lot of sharing comments to each other, a lot of commentary between strangers, including with me. And then I noticed some Trump supporters, again, you could tell from the tattoos and everything, they were so unhappy. That cockiness and happiness, they were so unhappy. And then checking out the workers there just were busy going from cash register to cash register because everybody would be like, this is supposed to be on sale for this much and it's coming up this much. And then they'd all have to explain all the fine print. And so it wasn't the deal they thought it was. And, well, I can't take this now. They were constantly having to take products from customers who couldn't afford it.
Wow.
This is bad.
Very.
This is really bad. Let's see where this goes.
Right. The constant price changing, the bill just getting $20 higher, $10 higher, $30, $50 higher. I just spent $200 the other day and I didn't get hardly anything. And that's crazy. I remember $200 of groceries would be a buggy full of grocery. You would have enough meat, fruits, vegetables, whatever you may need. You would have a big buggy full over with $200. Now, $200 gonna be for meat for 1-2 days. I don't know what's going on right now at the grocery stores.
Anyone else feeling more depressed than normal lately? I'm just curious. Just this looming depression. And it's not like boohoo, lock yourself in a dark room depression, but you can feel something's off. My take is this. I just filled up my gas tank, and for $30, I got a day's worth of gas in my truck, essentially. And I'm realizing more and more of how fucked our economy is. I went through this last recession deal that we did in the early 2000s, and it fucking sucks. And this is all the signs of what it was. How many people out there right now have no credit card debt because you don't need to live on your credit cards? I make more money today than I did 5 years ago, by far. I am tremendously broker than I was 5 years ago. If I would have made this money 5 years ago, holy shit, life would be amazing. But it's not enough. And now all of a sudden you feel like a failure and you start to get in your head of, why am I constantly stressed? You're driving around with your fuel light
Look, and then somebody said it's $100 to walk out the door. Man, do you know how many times I purposely not try to stay at home because I know I'm gonna spend 75. I know I'm gonna spend 50 or more just to do a town anything outing. So even with the days I'm not trying to do anything and I'm doing something small. Oh, go clean the car and go to Walmart and do this and just, oh, you're not really doing an event, paying for admission to get anywhere. So you're just doing regular around town stuff. $100 or more.
Or are you giving up your health insurance because you're trying to cut corners somewhere just to get some more money and cash flow somewhere? I don't know, man. I will say this. I think it's going to get a lot way worse than this before it ever gets better. I think you're going to see a lot of people struggle with addiction. I think you're going to see a lot of people struggle with mental health. It's going to get fucking crazy like it did back then. And I don't mean to be like some sound the alarms or whatever bullshit, but I'm just like, I'm watching more and more people just using credit cards on shit and just not having money all of a sudden and never slowed down the spending. And now all of a sudden it didn't even slow down the spending and you're just broke. I don't know. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that this is just a little phase. I guess we'll find out. I just want to let you know if you're struggling right now, you ain't alone.
I don't think we never gonna see low rent, low gas prices, low food, low anything anymore.
No, it's gone.
I don't even think we're gonna see that no more. Shit is rough out here for real. Even if you got a good paying job or a career or whatever, shit still is rough. Because you got all these other bills and things you got to take care of. Shit is high. Looking for a place to move in is high. Moving from one place to another is money and is high. Especially if you're doing it by yourself. With no help. Shit is high. And I'm about to get up and move to Idaho or something where the rent is cheap at. And the gas might be high, but I know the shit is cheaper than Miami and other places. But this Miami shit, man, is so fucking high. Make you want to cry.
I have not seen my wife or kids in 3 days. On Friday, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I worked until 10. They were all asleep. Saturday, woke up at 5 a.m. I worked until 9:30. They were all asleep. I have been working since 5 o'clock. It is now 6 o'clock at night. And I have another 3 hours left to work. Because I am working around the clock to be able to afford life because it's so damn expensive. And I'm affording life. We're getting by, but I have not seen my family in 3 days.
That right there, man, that just, oh, Jesus. And you supposed to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and keep on pushing, and folks is tired. You can't even work 40 and be straight and be off and spend time with the family. Whatever happened to work-life balance? You gotta have work-life balance. If you're just working and don't have a life, then what are you doing? Right? We're supposed to work and we're supposed to have time to do things that we enjoy, to make us even want to get back up and work again the next day.
And I got to do the same thing tomorrow. I got to work around the clock because bills are being bills. And y'all might say, oh, the economy is fine. Everybody's surviving. No. Keep telling yourself that little lie. We are all hurting because of one person that is in charge of this fucking country. So yes, we need to make a change. Period. Because we are all drowning except for the rich. This is a 3-day crash out. I don't get political, but I do get political when it affects my finances and when it affects my life. This sucks. I don't even want to hear it.
That's what's going on, y'all. A lot of people in this economy are suffering through the hard times, going through it, not having a work-life balance, wondering how they go feed their kids with them being out of school, how things are going to turn out. A lot of folks are feeling the crunch of this economy and everything that's going on because, wow. The funny thing is, I seen a video of somebody who lives in Japan and they paid $25 for groceries, and that was 2 weeks worth of grocery in Japan. And we over here struggling it out, suffering it out, wondering what it's all about. Right?
True, don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern economy, hit that light. Make sure you subscribe. Real talk, real true, real life, we go survive. I got my eye wide open, but when the markets hit the ground, you got them pockets wide open. When them dividends come around, oh baby, just hit that like, subscribe. I might teach you a little something about how to make $1 out of dime. I'm a real prepper, stockpiling before the shit hit the fan. I only trust in God, I don't depend on man. True, don't get sugar-coated. We keep it real and we keep it rolling.